Alright, everyone. I've got myself a little bit of a pickle here, and this is my fault. I should have taken probably the first battle for a little bit more. Well, I shouldn't have pushed off as hard as I could, as blindly. I was being arrogant. But we got ourselves a little tough challenge. I am going to spread out the cavalry on this little bit of hill. Try to get what I can. Maybe it would have been better to move myself back a little bit more. But this is pretty much the edge of the zone, and I wanted my artillery to be able to fire the whole time. As you can see, I'm going to get the archers in position. I pushed them to the side because I didn't know how the artillery was going to look. So I wanted to maneuver them properly. Once they were in, everyone moving into position. Yeah, they're all battle hardened. They all have a bunch of buffs on them, so they're good. But this, to be honest, this army has a lot of Guardians of the Land, and those are just an absolutely brutal unit. Yep, there's the artillery starting to fire. Just because they're so long, I do want to get them aimed at that 22 right there so it can kind of spread out. I can't see most of the stuff in the forest. You see the arrows on here, because one, these are a very good unit. Two, it's so close to other units that it's useful. This one still, that one was a bad volley. That one just went to the Yellow Turban Horsemen. So gonna refocus them over here. But basically, I'm just firing at here until I can get the Guardians of Land. I want to use all my ammo if I can. Because that artillery is what's going to save me. That's nice of them. And this is, yep, as soon as those came into view, just double tap on those guys. Pretty good volleys there. As you can see, they're getting pretty close. This is why I was saying maybe it would have been better to be a little further, but I was at the edge of my radius. Archers getting in. Immediately go invisible, which is fine with me because that means they're going to refocus on the Guardians. As you can see, just like that. Still tearing through them pretty well. Cavalry's just rotating, as you can see, just trying to find spots where I can hit. You'll see here, because they're in loose formation, I want to just try to hit them before they form up, so I can get that extra bonus. Once that charge goes in, yeah, you can see they immediately have already buckled down. I do have the spear wall in, so there's just a bunch of charge resistance and evasion. Basically do as much damage as possible. Infantry's going to be, basically the generals are going to be covering that corridor. While I move the cavalry around, or re-rotate. Bunch of morale debuffs. A bunch of reduction to damage. Yep, that's pretty nice. You can see they're already getting into the multi-bolt crossbow, which has 200 kills. Trebless, so the Treb, so I can take cities in one turn. Enchanters are important to whittle down. Cavalry just keeps getting caught up. Gonna force a first duel. Cavalry's getting into the back line. Gonna go deal with them. As you can see right there, just full on charge. The lines are not looking the healthiest, but they are holding, and that's what's important. Basically, try to do as much damage as possible. Whittle down the enemy as much as possible. Gets behind the line. Trying to break those peasant warriors. As you can see here, and we're doing good damage, but he got so many good initial blows on me. Still says I should win, but it has definitely not been going my way. Yeah. Yep, see. It's even saying, hey, get out. Get the fuck out of there. I'm not going to. I'm going to commit to the end. I need to try to hopefully get lucky on the RNG, and I have that ability popped. So there's a huge debuff to the enemy of just a huge melee debuff, or melee evasion debuff. That's what I'm hoping for. There we go. We did manage to win. Artillery's able to start firing again. Yeah, the backlines are a mess. He's just gone wild. I basically keep sending this man into a frenzy to do a ton of damage. Because the buff, though, puts him in a frenzy, does a ton of damage, as you can see. Just makes him a monster. And you can see infantry just charging back in again. So this side's going well, but this side's going really, really poorly. Cavalry can't really stay here, so I'm going to get what cavalry I can out and do some damage. He's charging back into the back. He doesn't have a lot of health, but he's going to have to do what he can, moving around. Yeah, he popped that buff. Extra damage resistance, extra damage, and he's just, yep, charging right on in here. Yeah, as you can see. Huge hit bonus, huge speed melee attack rate. Just make them as monstrous as possible.
The men are out of ammunition.
Yep, you can see he's with the rest of the army just trying to get those charges in until, well, he's going to eventually perish. Put a huge debuff on them beforehand. I believe he falls here in a second. Yep. I don't know why you say that as a yellow turban. But he goes berserk. She goes berserk as well. Just charging and doing what we can. I'm just literally not able to do any damage to that blob. Is the biggest issue I have. Got control again. They rout. So go right into these Guardians of the Land. Same reason, just trying to do as much damage as possible. Another charge and just trying to do damage. Yeah. They are. Like our fight, we're not going to be able to hold out. They've just got too many strong units. We need to just do as much damage as we can overall. You can see right here they're trying to pop on out. Another grenade volley. That's pretty much devastating right there. Guandu is just not touched yet. Making Berserk again, literally just trying to crush the enemy. But everyone's routed now.
Our men are running. The strike is
And that's it. They all pretty much rout off the field. Damage done, but not enough. Too many Guardians of the Land, to be honest. That is an elite army, if I've ever seen one. Honestly, I don't know how I could have made that better. Maybe being more conservative with the cavalry. If I kept them in position longer, I could have swept them along the right-hand flank, maybe get a few more kills, but even then, I would artillery my own position. But kill-wise, 164 for these guys, 132. I need to get these guys stronger. 137, 138, 113, 204 on the multi-bolt ballista, 171 and 118 there. 321 for Gongdu. That's another one I should have dealt with him. I just ignored him. Trying to deal with other threats. 127 there, 100, 164. Yeah, these Guardians of the Land. With that, let's get back to the campaign map, and hopefully we don't fucking lose the West as we push north. An actual loss.
Consider each failure a new lesson.
I did not want to lose that. They pulled away, that's good. Maybe Montaigne will be able to finish him off. Damn. There go my ambitions. I do not like that. I don't want to be forced into another ambush. I'll take a look. Where's that divert food supplies? Yeah. Duchy of Wei. How does the fucking Duchy of Wei need food? This is what I needed last turn. That's probably going to be what it is. Hansung. This actually might take it. Where is... defensive. Take that fucking defense buff, and yep, okay. It's gonna be nice. He's just out of range. Well, maybe he's not.
For China.
Victory.
Those who do not bend to authority will break
571
the net.
kills.
To action. Destiny awaits.
Alright, that was needed. What do I want to make you? Oh, damn, that is... well, that's bad. That's fine. That one's not too good for her. Actually, I could find a use for that. Yeah, double wounded. Mawan, really? Hand sway. Interesting. $6,000 gold. If I can get an additional 1,000 gold, that'd be appreciated. Sure. You mean little to me. Negotiating. If I can get 1,000 gold. That works for me.
We approve this.
Obey the heart.
Marching. Secure the perimeter.
To arms. Prepare the camp.
Resume standard stance.
Damn it, we got ambushed again. Oh, I win. Fuck your ambush.
Fight with utter belief, and you will be undefeatable.
How did you lose that duel? I can take
I
the
will show
gold.
mercy this time. Free the prisoners.
Get me to 3,000.
Resume standard stance.
Channel passions.
Attention. To
Next
conquest.
turn.
No.
They're weak right now, so let's disband both of those. And grab.
Celebrate! Our victory was just.
Alright. Next turn we'll rebuild their armies. I'll need to make sure I have some gold. Yeah, let's get Heavenly Strength up. No. Nope, nope, nope. Intimidate. We need that debuff morale.
Obey instinct.
It's a good garrison. Actually, good army as well.
Power strides, compassion stumbles. Nurture passion. The unsuspecting devils will be undone.
Alright. I need... Alright, let's take the turn. Oh, that's the pain in the ass, losing that army in the west. Yep, figured he would do something like that. Do you really think you would win that? Wait, what? Why does he have Yujin? Why does he have Cao Cao's boy? Yep. There you go. That's about right. Small but incredibly elite army. 400 gold.
Release them.
400 gold.
To
Get
duty.
12% replenishment. That works out well for me. Secure Hanai, continue moving north. Probably conquer the whole north. Once I take that, I'm going to spread north and kind of just in all directions at this point. Let's see what Guangdu does. Or what Guangdu does. Yep, he moved up. Yeah, makes sense. Should I take out Saugan? It would be pretty useful to take out, but I have bigger fish to fry. Continue as the Prime Minister. Because he is my legitimacy. Yep.
Marching.
One. No, I need this boy leading.
To duty.
Secondary boy.
Sprout ever
Third
upwards
boy.
to heaven.
There you go. Army resent. Two of them cannot die. Well, she only has one eye now. That's a pity. Mars her beautiful face, sadly. Alright, who did I have? Kid, no, Zhengyu, no. Get somewhere. Yep, Dong Li. Could be paralyzed and strike.
At ease. Punish the traitors.
How is that a close defeat? Bullshit. Mainly it's because I can't get into the settlement this turn. But continue
Leave
siege.
no prisoners.
There's no way we lose that.
My only fear is failing China.
Caution. Douse is the heart's desire. Spread in all directions. Stoke passions and strike.
I intimidate only the wicked.
Where's the other army coming from?
To continue would be our undoing.
I see. Alright. Yeah, that would be dangerous.
Make way!
They'll push out the two armies, and against this garrison, I am far more confident than against that garrison. But I'm definitely in range of her. Yeah, he owns so much. The Duchy of Wei just owns so much territory. Yeah, it's Duchy of Wei and Sun Se for sure. They've got a heal.
China. Once again, I feel the warmth of home.
They heal. Push down south. Looks like he'll be taking that
For China.
next turn, so I'll push down south as well next turn. Need to make sure Ma Tang stays on side. What does he think he's doing? If it fucks me on the auto resolve, I'm gonna fight it, but otherwise. Okay, that's fine. Holy 1,500 kills. Lost! How dare you, you monster.
Freedom to report on our might.
Might be nice to have Yushin. I'll say
To
the yes.
restore order.
No.
It is rare I show such mercy.
No.
If I dispatch all, who will I rule?
Get that healing buff. Keep me healed. Take Wei. Yeah, these are going to be the profitable cities I need to start funding my ambitions. I'm surprised he thought to attack me. That seems a little stupid. Now, to be fair, he did stop my replenishment for a turn. Yeah. Figured that was happening. Yep. My boys are just... This is probably my most elite army, to be honest. Yep, take the replenishment. Keep going. Get force back. Issue is that army's so expensive out of all my armies. Probably my second most expensive army, the first being the Dong himself. Come on.
Move as one.
To arms!
Yep. Knew that would happen.
Heaven rewarded our passion.
Yep, some insane kills. Execute
They deserve
all of them.
nothing less.
Take that replenishment. With that replenishment there, I mean, they're not going to be dumb enough to attack again. Oh. I think it's time to push in. South. Lubu is at level 11. Holy shit. Uh, more money. No, I want to get Sky Scorcher.
Make me proud.
How's that still a Pyrrhic?
News of my
That's
conquests will
horseshit.
inspire obedience.
Also, how did you lose, Lubu?
It is rare I show such
The people
mercy.
are flocking to this province.
Plus population plus 24 way. No, ignore the advice.
To arms.
I need more food. Way's been secured, and to be honest, yeah, that army's elite as all hell.
Unleash fury. Order has been restored.
Do not fear change, but embrace it. For order.
Alright. No, I need that. Make her basically unstoppable.
Trust instinct.
There we go.
I
That
offer
should be
myself
the
as
army that I'm gonna bring next turn out.
Fear resolves disloyal hearts.
Requires which form?
lead with strength. We must gather our strength.
Ooh. Oh, he is just moving. Oh gosh, he owns that territory. I want to destroy his faction completely. Can I get Liu Bei to join the war? That would be interesting. If I can, he can take that territory. That would actually be useful for him. What are you doing? Han. I forget the Han are still alive. Oh my god. Oh, the back caps begin. Well, if they want to play that game, I'll just send the army back. Crush both of them, see if I could then knock him out of the war, at least temporarily, when I retake that city. The pain in my fucking ass. Want the initial push. Fuck you.
Let feasting commence!
Oh, some pretty good kills there. Yeah, that's what I expected.
Run back to your masters.
Give me gold.
Free the prisoners. I will show mercy this time. Order will spread throughout.
Crush them. And eliminate them.
Celebrate! Our victory was just.
We actually managed to kill one of them. Nice. Killed two of them. Alright, I think I got a little bit of gold there. Retake that
This shows
settlement.
much potential.
Yeah, I'll probably have to level that up in a second. I don't have any industry buildings. Demolish that.
China's trauma begs harsh cures.
I already have military infrastructure. Let's do admin office.
Nurture passion.
Alright.
To arms. With heaven. I refuse.
Yep. That's good. Perfect.
This is what you train for.
All must unite. With honor.
Peace through conquest.
An impossible charge.
Let desire shape and guide passion.
Resist the chaos of change.
Obey instinct.
See, I should be able to bait one of those
For
fights
order.
in.
Restore authority.
That should properly block them off.
The forest scent is refreshing. Purge doubt.
Unification requires discipline.
It looks like they're in range. Perfect. Matang, what can I do for you? Negotiate. Matang, 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 Matang.
Well met.
Answer still no. Make this work. Oh, yeah. Cancel.
Let order guide our talks.
Why not? We do have a little defense there.
In greetings, bear the teeth.
Next turn. Next turn 100%. I think I'll be good.
Act quickly.
This army will have to move. Oh, right. Now that I crushed you lot, I have a temporary peace. Yeah, you. No. Obviously, yeah, you. Yeah.
Not you again.
Go fuck yourself. You know what? No. I need restitution. You're equal and very poor. Yeah,
One we must swallow.
it is. In 10 turns, I should have everything wrapped up. Go deal with them. Hopefully. And that should allow me to focus on these guys. Take Bohai. Take all these territories. And Lube.
May we find common
Join war against this boy.
We are immovable as stone. Do your worst.
Yep. You cannot defy me. Yeah, Matang's the only one that's a maybe. Even that's a lot of territory. That should allow him to come back around, take Lien. Yeah. I want to end it on a battle, I think. I want to see if I can get Guangdu to attack me. No, he pulled back. Alright, let's see. Next turn I'll be able to crush both of those together. I pity it won't even be a fight. And go secure that western territory for sure. Kongrong, I don't know if you want to fight me right now.
Attack the devils! To battle! Hey! It is my destiny to succeed. foundations of an empire.
-3 food.
Marching! How goes my family?
I think
Obey
next
your
turn
heart.
for both of those.
Purge doubt! Cry war!
You know what, I push. I am aggressive.
China is closer to reunification.
Aggression is key.
They are but soldiers following. I
Yeah.
will show mercy today. Into battle! Unfurl fury!
Continue for at least one more turn. Take that. Basically push them to the coast and down.
Truth is an unquenchable flame. No. Strike with fury!
Another town. Delegate.
Heaven rewarded our passion.
How?
Run back to your masters. Attend!
All right. Winter always hits hard.
Attention!
Get that up. All right. Commerce industry. Yeah, that works. All right. Let's crush these guys in the south. Make sure they don't get away.
Honor will spread throughout.
To war!
Trust instinct.
Meditate on peace. Prepare for war. I refuse to do this.
Let fury explode and lay them low. To continue would be our undoing.
Purge chaos.
There we go.
Each victory brings stability to the realm.
Yep, some good stuff there. Somehow lost. Somehow won.
under one banner. Strong foundations encourage growth. For reunification.
Let desire shape and guide passion. The conqueror returns.
All plans are coming to pass.
All right. Leopold's Master, Pursuit.
Peace through conquest.
Alright. Let's let the turn run, and that will be
Under
it.
one banner.
Mainly because I do not want to end this on a negative. Why do you have the Tiger Fool in your army? I want him to take Lian. I think that would be appropriate. If Liao Biao can take Yuan Tan, I think I will be set. Once I get out of Hanai, I will give it over to my friend. Of course, that Sprat's decided to hide in the forest up there. Alright, I'll set the plays for next turn, and that's going to be it for me. Very productive session. Conquered huge, large swaths of the north. Few minor back caps, but diplomacy wins the day. To be fair, oh no. No, I think I'll get a random character.
For honor.
How close am I? Oh my gosh, I'm so close.
To duty. Punish them. March.
Next turn, I'll take
To
that.
war. Truth is an unquenchable flame.
Let rage fly.
And bam.
They will not underestimate me again. This belongs to us.
There we go, I've done it. Alright. Administrators. Armies.
The time of the Han is ended.
The will of heaven is shifting. The celestial empire rests on the tip of a sword. The Emperor's old champions now stoke their own imperial ambitions. The old ways scatter like leaves before the coming storm. Their time is over. Change is carried on the wind.
The last resort of weaklings.
And with that, we are one of the three emperors. Who do we have? The Kingdom of Zhuo, Kingdom of Wei, and the Kingdom of Wu. I am an emperor. Unite what is divided. Do I take the throne for myself? I think I take it for myself. Now I'll piss them the fuck off. I'll piss everyone off, but I am one of the three emperors. Well, with that, Confederate, Han. No, I think that's just a terrible idea. Can no one trade with me? Yeah, neither of them will do it. Create vassal. No, that's really negative. Now I have bigger fish to fry, so who can I have peace with? Han Fu. I want that territory. I want the entirety of the north, so the answer is no. You.
We thought you dead.
Sorry, Confederate. Oh no. Yep.
I intimidate only the wicked.
Alright.
Arms!
Alright. Get some public order in. Alright. There is the final thing I wanted to show off. I have to fix some of this bullshit. But first off, yep. Let's put you in charge of Hansong. Let's get our administrators in place. Way. Yeah, so we can do things like, yeah, diplomatic relations with other factions. Alright. We will be dealing with that in Ace next time around.
This is for China.
Crush here. Let's see what I can do with Liao Yu before I do end it. But we have become Emperor. That's right.
be short.
Never. With that, that is a victory worth taking a look at. We are one of the three kingdoms, and all of our enemies are to the south. The Kingdom of Wu. Let's take a look at the diplomacy, actual proper diplomacy. Kingdom of Wu is this territory here. Yan Bashu is actually managing to push. Their territory is starting to drop down. So a strike down south would actually be pretty useful if I can take out Guangdu, secure Luoyang or Matang, one of these two, and push down south. Wat Lang is the only vassal. Trading with those two. Then, of course, the Kingdom of Wei. Kingdom of Wei I am actually very scared of. They own a lot of profitable high-tier territory. But they are at war with a few boys. Hopefully this fight continues to hold it at a stalemate, and me and my vassal swarm and allies can go on south and crush them. Now, of course, a lot of people do not like us anymore as much.
Choose your words wisely.
Can we do a proper... Yeah, why do you... Yeah, he hates me. Yeah. So this confederation will continue. And, well, we've pretty much secured our kingdom, the northern kingdom, and we're going to push south. Pulling basically away in our timeline, but with that, I hope you all enjoyed. And we're reaching the end game, to be honest. Now, it is going to be a slog to just conquer that much territory, but we will push south and crush once we secure the west here. We'll be good. I would not mind crushing into these guys up here with two of those armies sending Dongzhou south. I actually prefer to get away with it with one army, this army here, and send this army south with Dongzhou. A lot of cavalry just to crush down the plains, do what we can to win. Level 3, do you have anything new? Some mounted archers, but we don't really want those. Some expensive units. No, we're not doing that. That would be a ton of money that I can't afford. Alright, bye for now. Well, that's all from me, guys. Bye for now.